What is up, guys? And today I'm here with my Rainbow Chrome BMX, and I'm gonna do a cleanup just because I just took it out for a good street run and I need to clean it. So yeah, we're just gonna do a cleaning. So first we're gonna start here at the front wheel. We'll make our way up. We'll take this off, and then we'll make our way up, and then we'll do the handlebars, the stem. Maybe get some of that grease. There's excess grease at the end of the bolt that's kind of like smudging everywhere. We'll just touch up a couple things. Maybe try to move my grips, get this dirt out of my handlebars. Probably because when I put it down. And then we'll make our way down. We got to switch to seat clamps because seat moves, but it's a Highland seat. And yes, I love Highlands. That place is amazing. And we'll just clean up the brakes, make sure the brake cables are working. We're going to have to sand these rims right here. Because the rims are kind of have grease on them, and when I clamp the brake, it obviously doesn't run that well. So here, maybe I can show you real quick. See, it didn't immediately stop. It took a while, and it stalled, and it's also damaging my rim up. So I'm gonna have to sand those, get them working again, and we'll just touch up everything. So let's get to it. Guys, so now we're going to start removing the bolts from the front tire. So what you're going to want to do is when you look at the front rim, in the center of the rim, there's going to be bolts, and I think one washer is going to be on your bike too, because there's also a washer on mine. You're going to get the wrench, size, I think 15, yeah, size 15 wrench, and what you're going to do is you're just going to loosen them. Like here, might take a little. Alright, there we go. And then, once you get it a little bit loose, then you can slowly just twist it off, right here. And now, so what I'm going to do once I get this wheel off is, I'm going to make sure the rims are looking clean. Touch up the spokes, also the inside of the rims, there you go. Well, the inside of the rims, and obviously some... Hold on, this is getting annoying. But obviously I'm going to take off the washers. I'm going to clean the rims, make sure the spokes are clean. And yeah, so that's what we're going to do next. Alright, so we're back. Got some paper towels. And so basically we are going to clean up my front tire. My front tire and rim. So right here, as you guys can see, right here we have the rim. And we also have the tire, which I'm not cleaning the tire. So the rim, for the front rim, I like to use IBIZ, everything waterless wash and wax. So it also waxes, but it also washes, which is the main important part. And it's a spray, so I don't have to deal with sudsy water and soap and everything, which kind of gets annoying after a while. So right here, we are just going to, sorry, I'm stepping over a cord because I have my phone plugged in. But so now, right now, we have our paper towel, and I'm just going to spray the paper towel right here. It smells weird, but so make sure if you guys use this chemical I'm using, do not use it on the back rim because it could grease up the back rim. And the back rim will also, so it has a brake, obviously, which is because your back brake is the strongest. And you just don't want to get it so greased and messed up because that's what will happen. And if it gets greased, also, like I said, I was going to sand my back rim, my bad. Because it got all messed up. And it has grease in it, which is causing problems with my brakes. So, look at that. Perfect. Nice, shiny, clean. We are going to keep that here. And then I'll turn that back. So I also use this chemical for everything almost. Almost everything on my bike, except for the chain. Because I have dry chain lube, which is for my, sorry, I'm readjusting the camera because you guys can't really see my face. But so, I also like to use dry chain lube. I'll show you the brand once I come down with it. I don't remember it off the top of my head. But so this I'll also use for the frame. Just go around the Highland Air sticker because I don't really want to mess it up. And we'll take off. Yeah, I have a bracelet on my bike because it looks cool. So yeah, all right, there you go. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna spray this right here. I'm gonna wash everything down except for the back rim, and just gonna make my frame look shiny. So let's get to it. Guys, so now that we're done doing the first little wipe down on my bike, looks pretty shiny. Looks really shiny, really nice. Right here it's like a little bit rusty, which I'm gonna have to obviously try to scrub off, get some Coca-Cola. That actually really works. People say it doesn't, and it's a myth or a joke, but like it works, it really does. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the rag and I'm gonna do the inside of the rim, not like where the brake meets the rim, because I'm gonna clean up the area where, like, see right here, I'm cleaning up right there. And that is obviously cleaning my bike. Look at that. All that shit. Sorry, bad language. Beep. Alright, but that's also what I'm going to do for this side. Here we go. Now, see how I'm cleaning it all? I'm trying to avoid the rim as much as I can. It wouldn't really matter if I got it a little bit because I'm sanding it anyway, and that'll obviously take it off. So, yeah, we're just going to sand up the rim now. I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. Alright guys, we got our sanding block here. So basically, I was like kind of being a little stutterish in my last clip when I was explaining what I'm going to do. So basically, I'm just going to sand down the rims because I have crap on it that is preventing the brakes from working. So I just got to sand it with this sanding block right here. I'm going to run my sanding block right here, and I'm just going to roll it like that. I'm going to do it on both sides. But so basically, we're just going to go like this. Get it all sanded down. Make sure that we sand every part because we do not want to miss a part. Alright guys, now my brakes actually work. They work quite better than they did before. They stop almost instantly. So this is definitely going to help me on the street. So now I'm going to switch the C-clamp, which is a huge amount of work. I don't particularly like doing this because it takes up a lot of my time. Because I have to bend out the bars and then bend the back in for this C-clamp, and it just gets really annoying. And I'm also going to have to find the right Allen wrench. So I'm going to come back with all the tools, made the C-post out, and we're just going to switch the C-clamp. So if you guys can see, right here is the clamp set up for the C-post. So see how there's two different clamps right here? These are two separate clamps, this one and this one. So basically I had those switched. That's the reason the seat could move back and forth. So I'm going to fix that right now. So we're going to put the C-post in first, just like that. And now, since that is in, now we're just going to tighten the sides up. Obviously, my stupid butt had it switched, which was very smart of me, obviously. So now we just got to tighten it. So we're going to tighten it little by little so it's obviously even on both sides because we do not want it not even or else it will still slide, which obviously gets me pissed off. So now we're just tightening. So for a BMX seat, you obviously want it a little slanted. You guys should know if you guys actually BMX like all the time like I do. So since they're a street bike, you're not going to have the seat be perfectly straight because it obviously looks pretty funky on a BMX now that that's the style for it. So you're going to want it a little bit tilted backwards. So just move it back a little. Alright, we're good. Now that we have that side tightened, now we're going to tighten this one. hands are a little greasy because the seat post obviously mega greasy because it's been greased. So now we tighten that up a lot. We want it really tight. You always want it really tight because obviously the tighter the better. It stays tighter and it stays together. But I'm getting eaten alive by mosquitoes in here. But so now that is all set, looks perfect, looks amazing. I'm obviously going to wipe this down a little with this. Not too much, just get all the gunk off and all the crap. And now the seat is ready to be back on the seat post. Alright guys, now that the seat's all ready and good and done. Might have to tighten it when it's on here, but now we're going to slide this right back on. Leave it a tiny bit up, good amount. And now we're just going to tighten this with my Allen key. We got to make sure it's fully aligned with the frame because when it's not aligned, it's obviously not good. You always want your stuff aligned on your bike. So right now, we're just tightening this really nice and tight so it doesn't twist. Okay, we're good. Moment of truth. The balls. Get it down there a little. Won't lie, it still is a tiny bit loose. Just a little. I'm gonna mallet this part down with my rubber mallet. Let me just go grab that really quick. Alright guys. I just water bug. Alright, now, so this is all in. Look at this. Gets me a little mad. I don't know what's shaking, but I'm going to hammer this down so the clamp obviously sets down, and I'll make sure it's down. Yeah, look. I don't think it's going to be on my weight, though. Right there. And now I'll hammer down. And at the end of this, we are going to take a sit test. We're going to sit on it and see if it doesn't move, which it feels super sturdy. Like, I don't think it's going to move at all since I just hammered this down. So now we're just going to do one more frame cleanup. I always like to do that after I touch up everything, just because there could be grease on spots from that it wasn't there before, from like me using everything. Generally what we did is we took off the front tire, we cleaned it, we did the frame once, only once so far. Only do it once at the beginning, and then we changed the seat and we sanded the rims, which the brakes are amazing now, like you guys can see. Instant, just perfect. I'm obviously going to sand them down a little bit more just to make sure if they don't work, but so now we're just going to give it one more main body cleanup with our IBIZ. Everything, right, everything waterless wash, whatever, and wax. It's also a wax, so it gives it a wax coat, and it actually like makes it look super nice. It brings out the colors of the True Chrome frame. This is obviously amazing. I couldn't have asked for a better BMX bike. I love it. So now we're just going to do a body cleanup with the IBIZ, and this will be perfectly set to go, and we're going to sit on the seat and see if it works. We got it. It's right here. Finish line, dry bike lubricant. So obviously for the chain, it's with Teflon, which Teflon is like almost like a clear coat, and it's a bike chain's all riding conditions. So it could be wet, it can be scratched a little, it can be like wet, it can be dewy, it can be dirty. Like this stands anything. What you're gonna do is you're just gonna run it right here on like the bottom of this, and what it's gonna do is just give it a coat. So if you guys can see, we'll do it from this side. So again, right up here, right here. Stick it over, and then you're just gonna shit. All right. And now we're good. All right, guys. Here's the real test. Now we're gonna see it. So look where the seat's at right now. Right here. Perfect. It's good. So remember what I said, flip the clamp. So the clamp with the rigged edges is on the inside against the rigged edges. that's on the seat post, which you'll get that if you have the same seat post. And if you guys ever have problems with your brakes and it seems like it's almost rubbing the rim, then just sand down your rims and it should work perfectly fine, because that worked amazing for me. And now, hopefully I can get a street video out for you guys soon. I'm really hoping that I can get a street video, guys. Street video out for you guys. That would be really dope. Me and Marco obviously do some street all the time. All the time do street, and it would be absolutely legit to take you guys with us. So make sure you guys like this video, subscribe. Hopefully you guys can use some of these tools and tips to, sorry, I swallowed another fly. Make sure you guys can use these pro tips that I learned from my pro cousin, Richard Drew. If you guys don't follow him, follow his Instagram at The Rich Drew. He is a crazy mountain biker, absolutely insane. So yeah, I'm obviously going to be doing some mountain biking soon, which I already have been. And we're going to also do some street. And street is awesome. I love street. Obviously in this time when it's really hot for mountain biking, I go do street. So make sure you guys use some tips, subscribe, obviously like the video. And I want to see all you guys on the next video. Hopefully I gave you some good tips that'll help you continue biking in the future. And hope I see you guys in the next video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.